Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the bonus countdown to Christmas and the holidays Vivillon, shiny Vivillon, bonus, shiny Vivillon, shiny Pokemon Scarlet, shiny Vivillon bonus streams, where I am hunting for every kind of regional shiny Vivillon live on stream as a bonus, because it's Christmas. At least for me. Whatever you're celebrating, it's for that as well. And if you're not celebrating anything, then it's also for that as well. We're either celebrating or not celebrating things, depending on what you celebrate or don't celebrate. Now today, it is decided that I am going to be going for... Oh boy. I am going to go for one of the most sort of risky shinies that I have, because I think I only have one postcard for this. I should have had two, but I think I may have got rid of one in the name of cutting down on postcards. So this is going to be very interesting. So let me get my Pokemon Go up. I should have everything ready pretty quickly today, but I think that this is the only postcard I have for this region. So we'll have to see how this goes. This is going to be slightly different than the one I said, but I kind of realized that doing this one with the one postcard might be the better thing to do now. So let's do the risky one and see how it goes. I will say hi to people in a second, but let's just, like, you know, send this, and then we'll... Oh boy, here we go. So if my calculations are correct... If my calculations are correct, then this is going to be the Sandstorm Vivillon. And yeah, I only have like one postcard of this. And here's the thing as well. The person who gave me this, I don't think I had, like, I think they've changed their name or removed me from their friends list or something. I don't know. I can't even find the person on my friends list. So if I needed to get like another one of these... it's gonna be a tough thing to do. So, you know, wish me luck. Hopefully we get this first sandwich. Guys, can we have some stars and sparkles and stars for some early good luck, perhaps? Maybe? I don't know. But let's see how this goes. I'm gonna put my phone away. I'm gonna put my phone on charge, actually, for a little bit. And then we'll see how this goes. Okay. Oh, Gertie, you have some postcards in Pogo. So you go to this screen that I went on the game, and then in your Pokemon Home, in your Pokemon Go, you go to the postcard section in your game, and then you'll have to connect up your Switch to your game, and you'll have to look that up yourself, I'm afraid. But basically, in Pokemon Go, you go to your postcard, you have the Bluetooth on your phone. You once you've like connected your phone to your Switch, you go to the postcard section in your game, you go to a postcard, and then you select send to Nintendo Switch. You do the thing I did on screen, and when you're sending on your Switch, you're sending on your phone and you're receiving on your Switch, the postcard gets sent to your Switch, and then that's how you do it. And then your Vivillon will look different for like the next day or so. But okay, let's see if we can find a Vivillon, and then we will say hi to some people, and then we will get going with this thing, shall we? Please let a Vivillon show up. Please let it be Sandstorm. This would have been easier to do at night because of the colors, but I'm going to be optimistic that with our stars and sparkles and stars that we will get this quite soon or early or something. Oh, I shouldn't be riding Coridon, should I? That's probably why they're not showing up. Okay. Anyway, Bark. So let's do this thing, shall we? I will say hi to some people in a second. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you guys. But I do just want to... But because this is a sandwich which I need, I want to kind of get on it quickly. Oh, hang on. No, that is a Lilligant. That is a Lilligant. Is it a shiny Lilligant? Are any of these shiny? I don't think they are. They all appear to have the little red eyes. Okay, so... Oh, here we go. Vivillon! The Vivillon. Here we go, guys. We found a Vivillon. Not a shiny Vivillon, but here we go. So this is the Sandstorm form. And yeah, I think this is my only chance to get a shiny. So... If I, don't get this today, I will have to get it, off camera tonight, and I will have to play this game, a lot tonight to to like get one. Okay, so let's say hi to some people. So Tenchi, hi. Kieran, hi. Kiba, hi. Darkness, my old friend, hi. Skywatcher, hi. Xander, hi. Gertie, hi. Weiss, hi. And then Nightbot, hi. Who else do we have? Was there anyone else? If I missed anyone, please let me know. Otherwise, let's hunt for some Vivillon. So here we go. So that is what a sandstorm looks like. I suppose we could have looked in our Pokedex to look at what they look like as shiny, because the Pokedex will already have it listed as shiny. Oh, hang on. Actually, I should put Cerulege first, and then I should save, shouldn't I? Okay. So here we go, chat. We're going to get our picnic set up. We're going to make a bitter sandwich. Because bitter often works better. Not necessarily every time, though. And that is the problem. Okay. So, we're going to go creative mode. We're going to cherry tomatoes, then a regular tomato, then an onion, and then a green bell pepper, and then a hamburger. And then we're going to go bitter. We're going to go silver pick. Although, actually, the gold pick was the thing that got it for us in the end, didn't it, Kevin? So, yeah. Right, here we go. So, tomato. Oh, gosh. Tomato. And then, right, we're going to get our cherry red tomatoes. Okay, nice. I'm trying to do a real, like, top left, bottom right thing with these tomatoes. Still tricky, but better than nothing. Bobby. Okay, oh no, why did that put it right in the middle? Oh gosh, what do we do? What do we do here? Okay, that was skill. See, I was like, I'm going to put that on the top, but ever so slightly to the left, so that it may roll down, and then it actually did. Okay, oh no! Are you kidding? It was the pepper that messed up? Really? Really, game? Really? Okay, oh, okay, this is going terrible. I might need to redo this. Okay. Oh, why did I have to pick the hardest sandwich to make to, Vivillon Hunt? Okay. Okay, so, right, here we go. Let's see if this works. It may not, just because of how much of it I got wrong. Like, usually if you get some things wrong, it's fine. But if you get too much wrong, I think that is when you can start getting some issues. But let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Right, I went from my best sandwich to my worst. Right, sparkling title encounter. Okay, hopefully this works. Oh, and the sun is setting? Why is the sun setting? Oh, no, it's because we're doing an afternoon stream. That's why. Okay, right, there's Vespiquen. Let's see if we actually get some Vivillon. Come on, please. Okay, there's a Vivillon. Right, so chat, here we go. Wish me luck. This is going to be a tough one, I think. Again, I would rather do this at nighttime, like real life nighttime, so that I could like have the lights off and there wasn't any daylight bleeding in onto my screen. But I think the simple fact is that you know, the best time to do that, because I only have one postcard of this, the best time for me to do it is now, because if I don't get this now, then it means I can go and do some extra shiny hunts, like, tonight. Not on stream, but, like, after, like, raid hour and stuff like that. Oh gosh, but I do need to do this, I do need to look at these a little bit faster than I have been doing, don't I? But you can see why this is going to be tough, because they're sort of, like, a very dull brown, and we're looking at, like, dull grey bodies and stuff like that. This is going to be a bit of a pain, I think, but we'll have to see. The longer you have to hunt, the better. That's my theory, my game theory. But yeah, so I'd rather have the darkness of nighttime, but because I think I do only have this one postcard, because this came from Abu Dhabi, yeah, and I only seemed to have the one postcard. I think I got rid of the one I used like a few months ago or whatever, and then I think the person maybe sent me like the same postcard 3 times, like the same location. So I was like, oh well, I don't really need like the same. If he'd have sent me like postcards from 2 different places, I'd be like, oh, I have like 2 different postcards. But when you have like, you know, the, like, Leicestershire post box twice, you're like, well, I don't need the Leicestershire post box twice, or, you know, I don't need that statue twice, or that youth center twice, or whatever it is, you know. So I think I was just like, I think when I was cleaning up postcards earlier this year, I got rid of things I had already sent to the Switch, so, like, they weren't of any use to me. But then, yeah, if I had, like, double ups on, like, landmarks, I would, like, get rid of them. And here we are in a situation where I do need to. It would be nice if I had an extra one. But yeah, and this means if we do a Union Circle, today really is the only day I could do a Union Circle with you guys. So, eef. Okay. Right, let's have a look. I don't think any of these are shiny. Nope. No. Oh, hang on. Okay, that one does look. That one kind of looked shiny from a distance, but no. I think when there's a big cluster of them, we know we're good. Okay, let's go this way. But how are we all doing? Happy Wednesday! Today is Wednesday. It is the middle of the week. If you are kind of all the way through your no. We don't have time for you. Jump off. Okay. So there we go. And just today is not the day to be getting, like, random shiny Combies, you know? Or Hoppips, or anything. Like, we do not want to be wasting sandwich ingredients. I am going to have a quick sip of drink. Okay. Right, let's get Ceruledge out to clear the path. And then we'll see how this goes. But yeah, chat. So chat, here is my question. In addition to, like, how is your Wednesday going, or how is your week going, or whatever. How many sandwiches? I think I'll be able to do, like, 4 sandwiches at most. But then obviously I will need to go, and there's, like, raid hour and stuff. I could, in theory, come back and do an evening stream, potentially. If raid hour doesn't, like, go on too long or anything, or if we're not there, like, the whole time. Maybe I could do some of the rest on stream. I could do, like, an extra Wednesday night stream. But that's only if we don't get it, okay? Which hopefully doesn't happen. But how many sandwiches do you think it will take? Kieran says 1. I'm liking that theory. Might be on the verge of a job as a pharmacy tech. I do not get that reference, but it sounds like it's a very funny one. Okay. Let's do this, though. So, okay. But Vivillon, I won't go half an hour of just Vivillon. Although I say that every day, and then I do, like, go. Skywatcher says 2 sandwiches. I worry Skywatcher may be right. If it's only 2, that's okay. If we get past the second, that's... If we get like, I'll be annoyed if we don't get it in the first, particularly because it is nighttime when I do the Wednesday streams. But I don't mind that, right? I don't mind if... Oh, that's weird. I thought I saw something on my television. If we get past 1, that'll be annoying, but I won't be, like, too concerned. But if we start getting late into the second and, like, we have not got this thing, that is when I'm gonna start worrying, because it's like, oh gosh, I don't wanna... I really need to, like, get this sandwich today. I really do not want to have to go to, like, you know, Instagram or Blue Sky or whatever and be like, hey, so, like, is anyone from the UAE? Can you send me a postcard? Because this is like the hardest Vivillon to get. If you're a Pokemon Go player, this is, like, the hardest one to get. And like I said, I had a guy who, like, added me on Instagram or something. Sent me, like, 3 gifts, and then that was it. And then he's either, like, gotten rid of me or he's changed his name. So, like, I couldn't even find this person on my friends list. I was like, oh, maybe I can find them on my friends list, and maybe they've, like, opened a gift and I just need to, like, send them something, or, you know, whatever. Nope, like, can't find them. I have no idea if they've changed their name or removed me from their friend list, or, you know, what the heck's happened. Vivillon, get out of here. Oh, it's Gertie. You have postcards from Spain, Germany, the UK, and Poland. So Germany and Poland, I think, have, like, the same Vivillon. But the UK... Okay, so UK and Germany are different. Spain is different. And Brazil is different. So that's, like... basically, I think you have, like, marine, continental, garden, and savannah. So that's really cool. That's a good little haul of shinies. Not shinies, but just Vivillon. I mean, if you want a shiny hunt for them, you can. But that's the thing. Basically, you have to get them in your game. You have to get the different Vivillon in your game. And then you have to shiny hunt for them, like, within 24 hours. And to be honest, like, you want to just do it right away. Because I don't know how long... I don't really know how long that 24-hour thing actually happens for. Oh, Weiss, you have New Zealand. New Zealand has the same as UK, which is the garden one. Which is like the green one, but it's a green I don't really like, so sadly and ironically, I'm not that keen on my sort of original Vivillon. But yeah, what were your guys's for those of you who had a 3DS, what were your guys's Vivillon in Pokemon X and Y? What, like, and if you don't know the name of them, that's okay. Just like say the color, like, oh, mine was red, or mine was like an orangey color, or mine was brown, or whatever. But let me know. Right, you're not shiny. None of these are shiny. I thought that trainer was a shiny. Also, I got like some kind of hair in my mouth. Ugh, why have I got a hair in my mouth? Get out of there. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Yeah, no, always a thing. Thank you, Cheese, for the heads up. Guys, I have not said this yet. If you have not clicked like on the stream, please could you click like on the stream? If everybody who was watching the stream liked the stream right now, we'd have more likes on the stream than we currently do. But no, but also just it sounds like that there are a lot of people watching, but just not a lot of people liking. So if you could, I'd so hugely appreciate it. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And there we go. And I'll just say, Tenchi, thank you for your email, because Tenchi pointed out something in regards to a video game I'm in, but because of the video game strike, I can't really talk about it, so it was easier for us to, like, email, and I still had to kind of be, like, a bit evasive and secretive, but I kind of, like, was curious about something in a video game, that kind of may have related to the strike, and Tenchi was very helpful, so thank you, Tenchi. You are a real one. Okay. I don't really 100% know what that means, but it's a compliment. I mean it as a compliment. Okay. So, Asote, hi! How are you doing? Asote, can I ask... Oh, hang on, no. Can I ask, Asote, did you see the, like, replies to your questions you asked? Because you like, asked me a question, and then, like, I replied to it, and then a few days later, you sort of wrote a different question on, like, a different post. But, well, you sort of wrote I think you asked a question twice, but I'd already answered it once. So I just wanted to make sure that you actually had checked your notifications, that you had seen all my replies to... Because I sort of kept answering your questions, but then you, like, asked me more questions. And I think Tenchi replied to one of your questions as well. So I just want to make sure you, like, actually saw them. Because you are sort of asking me questions that I was then replying to, but then you were, like, asking me them again somewhere else. And I was like, well, I have already answered that, but maybe you're, like, not checking your notifications. So just wanted to check. Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Let's just check. Just check in chat. Okay. Okay. Right. Oh, hang on. Oh, now I'm punching my microphone. But no, but yeah, no. It's the 11th day of December already. For those of you who are, like, Christmas peeps, have you listened to many Christmas songs? I sort of do this thing where I listen to sort of a few in, like, the first, like, day or two, and then I don't keep it up every day, and it's just, like, and I kind of wish I did, like, listen to some, like, every day. But I then just get so sucked into, like, I don't know, watching my, like, political videos, and I'm doing all these streams right now, so it's, like, you know, I don't have as much time. Okay, this one looked really grey for, like, the longest time, and it was really bothering me. Right. The Vivillon. Right, come on then, Vivillon. So, does the polar biome music count? Not really, but that's still funny to listen to. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, so I haven't, like, listened to a Christmas song for, like, a few days. Outside of, like, one that was playing in the grocery store or something like that. But I need to. Okay, let's see what we got here. Come on, Vivillon. The Vivillon. You're not shiny. None of these are shiny. I need a shiny. I need this to be shiny, so I don't have a stress shiny. Oh, chat. Okay, so we're at... Okay, oh my gosh, we're down to 17 minutes already. I mean, it's almost 18, but by the time I finish this sentence, it'll be 17. How many minutes? If you think we're going to get... Let me know what your prediction is for how many minutes left on the clock when we get the shiny. Or if you think it will be another sandwich, put another sandwich. But again, 17 is less than halfway. Like, we are less than halfway into this shiny sandwich, so we're still more likely to get one in the remainder of it than we have been, like, so far. But yeah, it's, you know. Again, our fastest was, like, 5 minutes into a sandwich, I think. But that was a second sandwich, so it's not ideal. I'm going to have a sip of water. There we are. And then Xander says 10:32. Tenchi says 9:08. Cheese says 12:67. The 67 is a little bit sus. But yeah. Yeah, no, using Coridon for Vivillon is a bad thing, unfortunately. Because, like, see how there's, like, these, like, clusters of... Well, actually, no, hang on. I can sort of demonstrate in a second, but... okay, there's a Vivillon. Will it be shiny? No, it's not. So, because we're just running on foot, we're spawning, like, one Pokemon at a time. But see, did you see how this Vespiquen and Combee spawned in? Oh, hang on. Oh, I saw the white, but not the grey. Dang it, that was really annoying. But if you saw how that Vespiquen and those Combee sort of spawned in, there were like 4 or 5 Pokemon that all spawned in just like in one go. And if you ride on Coridon, that happens more. And so basically, there are 2 types of Pokemon that kind of like spawn in this game, or there are 2 types of like, you know, types of wild Pokemon. There are just individual wild Pokemon, so each of these Vivillon is an individual, like, wild Pokemon. But, like, the Combee and the Vespiquen are, like, group spawns, and so for some Pokemon, when you're shiny hunting, you want to have the group spawns, but, because they're group spawns, and so an easy way to get that Pokemon to appear is to force it, and that's when you can use Coridon and Miraidon. But when we're just trying to get individual spawns, and particularly if they are only individual spawns, that's when it's not a good idea to ride on Coridon or Miraidon. It actually, like, slows down the... Yes, you move faster, but you slow down the process because you will see way fewer Vivillon. So there is like some... So shiny hunting isn't just making a sandwich and moving about. There is like strategy and technique to it. Now I am riding on Coridon here because I want these Vivillon to despawn. There we go. So we just got them out of the way. But look, did you see how like a load of Combee and Vespiquen spawned in though? So that's kind of why we don't want to do it, unfortunately. Oh, hang on. 2 shinies with 1 sandwich at least. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think the most shinies I've got in 1 sandwich is 5, I want to say. I think 5 is like the most I got in like 1 shiny. Or it was 4, but then I saw a 5th thing immediately afterwards. But I think it was 5. So, okay. Right, okay. Vivillon, the Vivillon. Anyway, I've got to pay attention to the Vivillon, not chat, I'm afraid. Okay. Why are you punching your fist? Why are you being so angry? Okay. Right. This is going to be hard. Some of these are just going to look so shiny. The thing is, the reason I want to get this in 1 sandwich as well is because sandwich number 2 will be during the daytime. And, like, that's going to be rough. That, like, hunting for this in the daytime is gonna be rough. So we want to get this whilst the sun is down in game. Right, come on, Vivillon. Come on, Vivillon. Hang on. When shiny Vivillon appears, you can see its white head in the back. But see, that's the problem, Asote. Look at these non-shiny Vivillon, right? You can see white on the back of their heads as well. So that's why it's, like, really tricky, because if you look at them from behind, look, that looks like the head looks white from behind. It's only if you look at the very top of the head that you can see the black kind of thing. But look, I can only see, like, white if I'm looking at that. Can you see? So that's why it's, like, really hard. Okay. Let's see what we got here. 9 great tusks in one sandwich? Oh, wow. If that's on, like, that one part of Area 0, then I can picture that. I can picture that. That's very impressive. That's very impressive. Someday, I suppose I do have a theory, a game theory. If I ever mess up one of these Vivillon, like if I get the wrong postcard and we like get a repeat or something, we'll do some like Dunsparce hunting and we'll see if we can get like a triple segment shiny Dunsparce. Like maybe that can be the backup plan, because I have Dunsparce and I have Dunsparce, but I don't have the triple segment Dunsparce. I mean, I don't think I even have a triple segment Dunsparce just regularly, to be honest. Like, even without it being shiny. But we can hunt for, yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, Ceruledge, come on, buddy, they're not shiny. Unless they were shiny. But I can't see anything. No, those definitely aren't shiny. That's not shiny. Okay, let's see what we got. 11:35. Okay. Right. Let's despawn a few of these Vivillon. Okay, come on, despawn. Okay, more of them are spawning in. As I despawn them, more spawn in. But see, that then concerns me, because it's like, am I then making shinies, like, disappear? Okay, come on, please, shiny. Chat, I think we're getting towards 10 minutes, yeah. Can we do some stars and sparkles for good luck? Because, let's see if we can, like, cram in a shiny at the end of this hunt, shall we? Okay. Right. Oh, gosh. Because I think the 3-segment Dunsparce is like... Hang on. Oh, I thought I saw a shiny there. But again, it's just... with the wings and the lighting and... But yeah, I don't think any of these are shiny. That's not shiny. That's not shiny. Okay. Okay. But, oh, Sarah, hi. Welcome. Did I say hi to Cheese? I hope I've said hi to Cheese. If I didn't say hi to Cheese, hi Cheese. Okay, let's look. Nope. These dang things with their black and white bodies, where the white is easily more visible from a distance. Okay. Don't you dare be shiny, Hoppips and Jumpluff. Don't you dare. Just don't try anything. Don't try anything. Okay. Right. Nope. The Vivillon. Right. Get those Hoppips. Oh, so help me. Okay. See, that one ahead looked really shiny. I need to look back at some of these clips, because I keep taking clips being like, oh, that looked really shiny, but then, but I haven't actually, like, watched any of them back to see if they do look shiny in the distance, or whether it's just in the moment. Again, when you're kind of, like, moving the camera around and stuff, you know, like this, sorry if I made anyone dizzy there, But when you're like moving around the camera a bunch and stuff like that, that can sort of make it a bit harder. But and yes, this is the sandstorm. Yeah, for anyone who is joining the stream a little bit later, please click like on the video if you haven't already. It helps out so much. And we may have been in a crab cake popsicle situation earlier, and I want this to be the most liked Vivillon stream we've had. But no. But for anyone who did miss the beginning, this is the sandstorm, and this is the only postcard I have for the sandstorm. So I need to get a shiny of this. I cannot just, like, you know, be like, I'll just upload another postcard another day. It's like, no, I do not have another postcard. This is it. This is my only day where I can get this. You did the Germany one. So, Gertie, that should be like the Continental, which is like a bright yellow. Let me know. Let me know what you get if it is the Continental bright yellow. Because I was going to do Germany today myself, but then I realized that actually it's a good day to do this one. Because also, if I still can't get one like later on, if I still can't get one later, it means I do need to go on social media and like beg someone for a sandstorm. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Okay. Right, we got away. Sandstorm is like United Arab Emirates. There are some other, I think basically like some African countries might have it. But I know the United Arab Emirates is like the main one. And it's probably the main place you would sort of find people who have this kind of thing. At least in my experience, but I could be wrong. Right, where are you, Vivillon? Okay. Oh gosh. Right, come on, get these hop-ups. Get these hop-ups out of here. Oh, so help me. But see, we're getting a lot of group clusters here, like these, the poor me and the poor Mo, and then the hop-up and the jump laugh. And then the flippin' combies. Okay, right. No, don't get in the way. Get out of the way now. Okay, come on. Right, Vivillon. We're running out of time on the first sandwich. Most of your friends are local or from US. Weiss, do you do... but you do routes, right? You do the Mateo routes and stuff like that? Because yeah, if you do... Because basically, they introduced a feature called routes where you kind of walk from one designated Pokestop to another. And if you do the routes, you get to meet a guy called Mateo, and Mateo will give you a gift from like a random country in the world, from like a random player from anywhere in the world. And basically, Mateo is a really good way of getting different Vivillon. So it's yellow and orange, yeah. So that's like the Continental, I would say. That's definitely what it sounds like. That's the one I was going to do today, but I realized I better go for a harder shiny hunt today. I didn't want to because of yesterday's was an accidental hard shiny hunt, whereas the one I did yesterday I wanted to do today. And then after I did it, I was like, oh, I have to figure out a different shiny hunt for today. But I kind of thought like, oh, I may as well do two difficult ones in a row. And if I do today's one, it just means I have a failsafe if it like doesn't quite work out. So yeah, the Vivillon. But yeah, so you don't know the shiny. Oh, so basically the shiny, if you look at a Vivillon, right, see how they're like grey and white bodied? Basically their bodies are like all white. Maybe like their hands are dark or something like that. Like, I think there's one part of them that's still dark. But so basically, instead of their heads being a mixture of like white and grey, their heads are just all white. But that's why they're difficult to look for, because if you're looking at a Vivillon in the distance, you can see like the white on their head, often quite early, but like the black may like blend into other things. And their wings kind of like glow white as they flap sometimes because of the weird lighting in this game. So, so basically it's like hard to spot them. I may be able to demonstrate very quickly what it will look like If we fail this sandwich hunt, and I don't get to show you, I will show you after this sandwich ends. Okay. But right now, I need to keep busy. I need to keep doing the actual hunting. Hopefully, I can just show you a real one in the flesh. But if I can't show you it in the flesh, I do have a backup plan to be able to show you. Those of you who watched last night will know what that plan is. You know what it is, but don't say anything. Okay. So Vivillon. Oh, hang on. Wait. Oh, come on. That one looked so shiny for like the longest time. Because here's the thing as well. If you look at them at a certain angle, like if you look at them from like a low angle, you can see the white more. And I think with that other one, it was flying up and away from me. So I was looking at it from a lower angle. So I really thought I had that then. Dang, that was very annoying. That was very rude. Oh, you have a postcard for Costa Rica. That's a good one. I can't remember what that is. But it's a good one. It might be something like the jungle or the savannah. I can't actually remember. Right, the Vivillon. Vivillon is a Pokemon. Okay. Nope. Kevin, you're here from a butterfly slander. I know I haven't really been trashing them today, have I? I don't think that ended up being a strategy yesterday. We just kind of eventually got there yesterday. But Kevin, hi, hello, welcome. But yeah, no, we're just doing the old running past 50 bajillion Vivillon, going the Vivillon, like for like a couple of hours. Unfortunately, we have 2 minutes left on our sandwich, and that is not good. So let's see what we got here, shall we? Oh gosh, this isn't ideal. This is not ideal. Oh no, it's the power. Oh yeah, no, if you want to get a snack, get one quickly now. It's like, but Beau, aren't you going to be making a new sandwich in a minute? I said now! Okay, oh gosh, see, look at all these hop-ups and jump-offs. This is not good, that's not good. That's really not good. We're running away to try and despawn a few. Oh gosh, though. See, you there, boy, what day is this? Okay, no, you're not shiny. Okay, we're gonna go to we shall find them on the beaches. Okay, no, you there, boy, what day is this? No. Wait, did they spawn this way? Okay, oh, that one looked really shiny for a long time, and then, like, no. And then that one looks shiny, but no. And that one looks shiny. I think when they first spawn in, like, a load of light shines off their head or something as well. I don't know, maybe I'm just making this up. Oh gosh, 39 seconds. Okay, we might need to do a quick bit of Koraidon and then run back. Hang on, I'm just going to send you out to maybe try and KO something to help spawning. Okay, last minute shiny, guys. Last second. Can we get one? I'm not feeling optimistic, but we gotta have faith. Oh, hang on. We'll go right, actually, because there's more of them if I go this way. Oh gosh, come on, please. 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 I don't think this is gonna happen. I don't think we're gonna get it on the first sandwich. Hang on. Get out of here, get out of here. Oh no, I'm seeing floettes. I'm seeing floettes. Dang. Okay. Oh, hang on. Before I cancel. Hang on. I'll show you what the shiny looks like. Hold on. Oh, I can't. Ugh, fine. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way. Where is something that begins not very high up in the alphabet? Okay, there we go. the Pokedex in this game is not very good for, like, navigating. It's actually really bad. Right, the Vivillon. So, okay. So here we go. Sandstorm pattern. Oh, High Plains, Sandstorm. Here we go. So this is what we're looking for, okay? See the white body, but with the little black hands, little black jazz hands? That's what we're looking for, okay? Now, one thing I'm looking for, hang on. Ah, Pokeball pattern. See, I transferred my Pokeball pattern one into the game, and because it shows the shiny for all of them, the game registers you having the shiny for it, even though you can't get it as a shiny. I think it is shiny locked. Okay, so, but the thing is, they will probably have some event someday where, like, it wouldn't surprise me if they had some event someday. And maybe if you're, like, a paid ticket user in Pokemon Go. Like, I could see that. Okay. Start insulting them. I think we're going to have to. I think we need to make the salty sandwich and be openly salty with these guys. So... Actually, that is a question. What is the rarest shiny to get? Because, like... you know, without factoring in things like marks or whatever, because, like, you know, if you can't get it, then obviously it's not rare, it's just impossible. So what is, like, the rarest shiny? There was a bug where the Dex would show you Blood Moon Ursaluna's shiny. Oh. Ah. Well, maybe we check that afterwards. Right, let's make a picnic. Let's make a picnic and be alright. Zacian and Zamazenta are available in Pokemon Go. I would say if anything's available in Pokemon Go, that it's kind of automatically disqualified. It has to be something where, like, you can catch it as a shiny, like, I would say at, like, any time or something like that. Or maybe, like, say, it was shiny it was available as a shiny for, like, you can hunt for it as a shiny, but you could only hunt for it during a limited, like, so something like the Shaman. Oh, and okay, Kevin, yesterday we had more luck with a gold pick than a Kevin pick, so I do apologize that we're not using the silver pick, aka the Kevin pick, but I gotta go for what boosts my odds, and the gold one boosts my odds, so, yeah. Not based on real mathematics, but it's what I gotta do, so... I do apologize, but we got to go with the gold sandwich. The thing, Zacian and Zamazenta were available as an event, and they're in Pokemon Go, so... Wait, is Tenchi saying that Scarlet and Violet have some bugs in them? Shaman isn't the rarest, just a Void Glitch. No, in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, you could shiny hunt for it with, like, soft resets, but the event was only available for, like, a few months. So that's the kind of thing I'm talking about, where it's like, is there a Pokemon that is just very hard to get? And so I mean, to be honest, before this game, I would have said something like Combee, I would have said something like Vespiquen and Salazzle, because Sparkling Encounter title, okay. I would have said something like Salazzle or Vespiquen, because there weren't things like, sort of, you know, group spawns and stuff like that. So, like, those would have been pretty rare. But yeah, it's kind of just, what out of, like, fairly regular Pokemon? Either it had, like, some kind of, like, limited time distribution, and then you had to, like... Because the thing about the Shaman is it was a limited time distribution, and then you have to hunt for it as shiny. So basically, it's a limited time hunt is the issue. And then there are other Pokemon where they're just kind of, like... I don't know, there's just, like, not a whole lot of them, so it's, like, hard to shiny hunt for them. Oh, you could still do the Shaman with, like, Void Glitch stuff, potentially. Oh, that's interesting. Because, yeah, they didn't fix... I mean, they really just, like, copied and pasted that game onto the Switch, unfortunately. And then just sort of slapped on a layer of paint on it, unfortunately. That's not, like... That doesn't mean it's bad, but it's just, like, I wish they'd kind of, like, rebuilt the game from the ground up a bit more than just, like, sort of copied it. Right, let's... Come on. Where is... Wo ist... the shiny sandstorm? So, chat, can we have some stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, and put a prediction of how long? We've got 28:23 left. So, what time do you think I will get my shiny Vivillon? Because I need to get it today, because this is the only sandstorm postcard I have. So I have to get this today. I might be able to come back on stream and do a second one if I am not able to do this today, but... and also, depending on how long things go, we actually may not be able to do much, like, Union Circle stuff. I don't know. So basically, we have to really hope that we get this nice and quick and early, is the point. And if people haven't clicked like on the video, please do it. And then, yeah, you know, liking the video is a good thing. Right, hang on, that's wrong. Let me just check everyone. Okay, they used all their resources to make the Elite Four a nightmare. I mean, a little bit. See, that was the weird thing about the game. There were some areas of the game where, like, so much effort and thought were, like, put into it. But then there were all these other ways in which they really just didn't do a whole lot of anything, was the thing. And I do have, like, one of my criticisms of BDSP is actually something that people say is, like, a pro for the game. But I actually don't think they did it very well. So a lot of people go, oh, they got rid of HMs. They got rid of HMs, and that was a really good thing. And, like, the getting rid of HMs was a good thing, but I actually don't think how they did it was very good, and let me explain why. So, picture you're at the beginning of the game, okay? So picture you're at the beginning of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, you go to the lake, you get your starter, you go to the lake, you get your starter, you talk to Professor Rowan and Dawn or Lucas or whatever. You know, you go through like Sandgem Town and all the others, and then you find your way to Orba City, right? Orba City, sorry. So you find your way there. And on your way there, there's that tiny little cave right before Orba City, right? So like if you enter Orba City from like the west of the city, there's that tiny little cave you have to go through first. And in that tiny little cave, there are some Rock Smash rocks, right? So there are some rocks you can use Rock Smash on. And, oh no, Combi! Get out of it. Okay. Dang. Okay, hang on. Okay, right, there we go. So when you're going through that little cave, right, before Orba City, before your first gym badge, you see those little rocks, right? And you sort of think, oh, there are some rocks, and I can't do anything about those right now. Okay, well, I will have to, I'll have to, like, look into those, another time, like, later on or whatever. And you get your first gym badge, and then you get Rock Smash, and it's like, oh, you can smash rocks now. So you go back through that cave so that you can go to, like, Eterna City or whatever. And on your way, you're like, oh, there are those little rocks. I'm going to smash them. And then you, like, unlock a new pathway, right? So basically, you're kind of rewarded for re-exploring an old area and having a Rock Smash user on your team for, like, remembering those rocks and going, oh, yeah, there were those rocks there. I'm going to check them out. Like, I can, oh, I can smash them now. Like, that's kind of what happens. But basically, once you get the first gym badge, you can smash every rock for the rest of the game. And because you don't need an HM Pokemon, all you have to do is walk up to a rock, press the A button, you're asked if you want to smash it, you press the A button again to say yes, and then you smash it, right? But here's the thing, it's like, but that basically means that, like, every rock after the first gym that you encounter after the first gym is, like, totally unnecessary. It's an unnecessary obstacle, because every rock that you encounter, so if you, like, encounter some other rock after Eterna City, or after, you know, like that middle part of the game where you've got like the ghost, water, and fighting gyms. Every rock that you encounter is a pointless obstacle, because all you have to do is walk up to it and press the A button. You're not doing anything skilled, you're not doing anything fun or satisfying, a fun technique. It's just, here's a rock that you never could have even physically reached before the first gym, anyway, that you just go up to and you press the A button on. You're not doing anything, you're not accomplishing anything, you're not being rewarded for remembering that a rock is there, and you're not being rewarded for carrying an HM Pokemon in your team who is kind of a hindrance to your team. That's kind of part of the point of HM Pokemon. You either keep them in your team and kind of hinder your team by having them there, or you kind of like are rewarded for like going to get them and bringing them back into your team. But you don't get that in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. So like, the other example is the Eterna Forest. That's right before Eterna City. There's like the old chateau. The old chateau, the way you get into that is by using cut, right? So before Eterna City, you see those bushes and you're like, oh, I gotta cut them, but I can't cut them. Oh, I guess I gotta come back once I get cut. And then you go back after you get cut and you're rewarded for remembering that that you need to have cut, and you're rewarded for having cut, you know. But every other bush you cut after that is just pointless, because it's like, well, yeah, I literally couldn't have reached this bush. I couldn't have even literally reached this bush if I didn't beat the second gym. Like, does that make sense? Like, if you're going to rocks that you physically couldn't even reach without having the first gym badge, if you're reaching cut bushes that you physically could not reach until you even had the second badge, then they're pointless obstacles, and they're not fun or satisfying to cut down or chop away. It's just pointless A pressing. So it's kind of just a thing where so it's just kind of one of those things where they're like moving one rock, they're just sort of like, basically, again, the reason why the rock exists in the original game is because HM Pokemon existed. You would either be rewarded for keeping that HM Pokemon in your team, or you'd be rewarded for, like, you know, remembering that rock was there, and then going to get your HM Pokemon and coming back for the rock. Like, but in BDSP, you don't get that. And someday I will make a video on this, and I'll script it, and I'll word it a bit better, kind of thing. But, like, and I'll put some, like, you know, visuals with it or whatever. But I'll be like, this boulder explains why, you know, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl's HM system failed, or, you know, whatever kind of thing. But, like, whatever kind of catchy, you know, why the BDSP HM system doesn't work. Like, I will make that video someday, and I will show... there's a random rock smash. There's a random rock on a route that I have in mind, and I'll be like, this rock explains everything that's wrong with Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl's HM system, and I will make that video. But there's the teaser for it, I suppose. Right. Okay. So, how long do we have left? 20 minutes. Okay. Chat, can we do some stars and sparkles and sparkles and stars? Because I need the luck. Oh, come on. The thumbnail is an arrow pointing to a breakable rock. Exactly. No, Xander, that is it. I will just have the screenshot of the rock, sort of zoom it in a bit, so it's like it fits the 16:9 better kind of thing. Like it's just Lucas and the rock. And then I'll just have like the big arrow. And then, you know, and then the title of the video will be like, this rock explains everything that's wrong with Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl's HMs. Like why Brilliant Diamond HM fix failed. You know, whatever it is, whatever title I go for. But yeah, but that will be it. If you know those videos where there's like a big arrow in the thumbnail, that's my one, the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl one, and I will explain it. I mean, it'll basically be this explainer. Maybe I'll just, like, copy the audio from this rant and just overlay some video on the top of it. But, like, no, I'll script it and I'll do it properly, so I'm not, like, umming and erring and whatever. But I do have, The video will somehow be 3 hours long. Oh, I hope not. But think of the ad revenue, Kevin. But yeah. Even if only like 100 people watch it, I'll be rich. But yeah, no. But that is... So I do have ideas for videos, but I just don't have the ability to make them, unfortunately. So I have to wait. Until I can someday. Until I can. Oh, Weiss is gonna try for Darkrai. Gonna try for Darkrai, cause none of these are shiny, and this stream is getting boring. Dang, okay. Kevin's like, that gold pick isn't working much for you now, is it? Yes, Kevin, I know. We'll go back to a silver one, I promise. Okay. But then if this works, we're gonna all laugh at Kevin. We're gonna laugh at him. Okay. Once Beau gets all the Vivillon, he'll have the unlock the power to do video essays. Well, that and I need a bunch of gigs that pay very, very well, so I can afford to, you know, like live. And then, like, you know, learn to, and then once I make enough money to be able to, you know, live, I might then be able to have some money to be able to make some videos or something, or like upgrade my computer or whatever it is, you know. But you already laugh at my Pain and Dynamax adventures. You can't hurt me. Ah, you say that, but Curum can still hurt you. Okay. No, Curum can't hurt you. It's not real. Yet. Okay, I really need a shiny Vivillon, because this is driving me nuts. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Really? Really, game? I'll be going back up the hill. Yes, I will. Yes, I'll be going back up the hill. Yes, I will. Let's all go and find some Vivillon, and then we'll get these Combi out the way, and then there's a Vespiquen and a Combi. Yes, they are. Okay. Oh, come on. Why did I not save this until next Wednesday? Why didn't I save it till next Wednesday? That is my question for you, chat. Yeah, chat, question of the day. Why did I not save this until next Wednesday? Which would have been the logical thing to do. But, anyway. Okay. Right, okay. The Vivillon no running away. I kind of stumbled over the words there all the day. But the Vivillon are flapping, and there's a bloke called Jake who's tapping. Did you get that reference? Because I ran out of words. Okay, right. Vivillon. Come on, Vivillon. Because you felt like it today, Beau. No, I did feel like pain today. Yeah, I mean, I did only have the one well, but the thing is, I only had the one postcard, but I also could have done it at any... Oh, no. Actually, no, you are right. You know, I did sort of say earlier, the thing is, if I did it today, like, say if I do this today and then I fail, it means I do have a week of going on the internet and being like, hey, does anyone live in the UAE? Can you, like, give me a postcard or two? Just so I, like, have a backup. Because, yeah. Yeah, no more failing. Do. Exactly. Yeah, no, that's true. Oh, no, faffing. Oh, well, no. No more failing or faffing. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to have a sip of water, and then we're going to do this. I think I need more water, to be honest. But, oh, well. Come on, Vivillon. The Vivillon. Come on, where are all these Vivillon? Because it's when they get in a cluster, but I don't really feel like I've checked the entire cluster. That is a bit scary as well. You found the... Oh, Gertie, you got a shiny German one? Nice. Hang on, Kevin. Guess I'll jinx this before. Looks like you should have picked me instead. Oh, Kevin. Well, thank you for trying, Kevin. Thank you for, you know, unironically, I say this with all sincerity. Thank you for sabotaging your own sense of self, you know, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Self-aggrandizement? I don't know. You know, thank you for putting your pride aside, in the hopes of it allowing me to get a shiny. When I get the shiny, I think that we should be civil and shake hands and not have me yell into the mic anything like, "Suck it, Kevin," when I get this shiny. In a moment that could be clipped forever and ever, and that with no context would make me look like an absolute a-hole. Okay, let's do this thing. We have... How long do we have left? 13 minutes! So that's unlucky. Right, okay, come on. Come on. Right, not shiny, not shiny, not shiny. Couple there which are looking like they could be shiny, but they are not a shiny. Come on, where have we got? Like, no. 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 Okay, nope, nope. Come on, where are you? No. No, we don't want the Hoppips. We'll be KOing the Hoppips. Yes, we will. And then we'll be looking back at Vivillon that I think I already looked at. Is that one shiny? No, it was just the flapping of the wings. And then Kevin can then suck it. Yes, he will. Okay, no, sorry, Kevin. Okay. So, let's see what we got here. No, no. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Come on, Vivillon. I'm so glad that these do not spawn in the walls, because that would be absolutely heartbreaking if they did. Right, we'll be KOing the Vivillon, we will. Then we'll be running past a Vespic when we will. I am so scared of an accidental shiny something else. Because we really just want the white Vivillon. Okay. No, I need to think of something else. What are your guys' favorite, going down the mountain? No, I don't know. Let's see. Nope. 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 Oh, gosh. Right, come on, Vivillon. Like, none of them are shiny. None of them are shiny. I sung that little out of key. Can you start another postcard while one is active? You can only upload one postcard per day. So the answer to your question is, if you uploaded the postcard today, which I believe you did, if you uploaded the postcard today, you can't upload another one until tomorrow. But here's the thing. The postcard is, like, active for about, like... It's active for about, like, 24 hours or something, they say. I don't know the precise numbers. But basically, it's, like... you know, say if you uploaded a postcard in, like, the evening, like, the late evening or whatever, and then you, like, checked your game the next morning, you could, in theory, or sort of should, in theory, still have the same Vivillon. I don't really know, like, when they sort of spawn or don't. I don't know when they, like, sort of stop spawning. Like, I don't really know the exact mechanics of, like, how long they appear for in the wild. But basically, so I uploaded my postcard at, like, 2 p.m. So, like, if I checked my game at, like, 12:30 in the morning, I would probably still have Sandstorm Vivillon, or at least I should do. But what I could then do is, at, like, 12:30 in the morning, I could, in theory, in game theory, I could, like, then upload another postcard. So, you can upload a postcard when one is already active, but only if you're doing it on a different day than when you did the previous postcard, if that makes sense. So you can only do one per day, but they last for about 24 hours, so you can do one, like, whilst another one is active. Because the reason I went on that waffle is because the answer to your question, can I upload another postcard while one is still active, is yes. But then what would happen is you would have gone to have uploaded another postcard. The game would say, you have to wait a bit there, buddy. And then you'd be like, hey, Beau, why did you lie to me? And I'd be like, what I said was true from a certain point of view. So, you know, you'd kind of be sort of gutted. Also, I think a cat may have been going nuts, but I don't know. Right, let's check this thing. Nope. We'll be getting all the Vivillon, we will. Yes, we'll be getting all the Vivillon, we will. We'll be getting all the Vivillon, and hopefully they have the white shiny body form. We'll be getting all the Vivillon if we will. Chat. Oh, wait, I haven't been trashing them. Butterflies are ugly and scrunchy and crunchy, and they're gross, and they're kind of freaky, and they're just not majestic at all or anything. They fly around like idiots. Their wings are not pretty. They just have these like weird, brightly colored designs that are intended to scare birds, and are pretty intimidating or well, not intimidating, but alarming if like they're just suddenly up in your face. And it's like, oh, butterflies, they won't harm you. They'll just leave you alone. But no, they're idiots. They like fly right into your face. Like my neighbor, sideburn here. My neighbor when I was growing up, he like had a moth fly into his ear, and like he had to like go to a doctor to like have it extracted. So yeah, like not fun. Like butterflies are just the stupid cousin of the moth. And so basically, it's like who wants that scrunchy, flappy nonsense in their ear? That must have been horrible. That must have been horrible. Having a blah, 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 like in your ear, like oh my gosh, that must just be. That's like that's the stuff of nightmares. Like who wants that? Who wants a Vivillon in their ear? You dumb, stupid Vivillon. Is it working, guys? Have I seen a shiny yet? Otherwise, we have to go back to the bitter but nice sandwich. Okay. Horrifying nightmare few. Exactly. It's not. It's not. You know. It just that. Yeah. I mean, hopefully it just like died or got tired pretty quickly or something. But I mean, but you can imagine like how long it could be like flapping for in there. Like, ugh, not good. Not good. Don't put things in your ears, kids. I think one time I did have like a little rolled up ball of sellotape, and I kind of like pushed it in like my ear a little bit for fun, and I sort of put it out and put it in and put it out and put it in, and then it got kind of stuck. And I think luckily, like I don't know, my dad or someone else or like a neighbor or something was able to like pluck it out or whatever. May have even been the neighbor who helped me, and he was like, oh yeah, I had a moth in my ear. I can't remember, but it's all not fun stuff. Okay. Oh come on, Vivillon. Again, in theory, in game theory, I might hopefully have enough time for like 4 sandwiches, but I will need to be quick. And if we do get to a 4th sandwich, I will not be able to... If we get to a 4th sandwich, I won't have time to do Union Circle. But if we do get to a 4th sandwich and then I fail, I could, in theory, in game theory, come back for like a nighttime stream. It might be at something like 8 o'clock instead of 7:30. It kind of would depend. But it's possible. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. As long as I don't run into stupid Combies. Okay. In other Poké news, local trainer Beau has been massacring the local Vivillon populations. One question, Beau says reason why butterflies are ugly. But then the people said, what's a butterfly? Do you mean a butterfree? It's like, no, a butterfly. Get out of here, Combies. See, that was malicious. Combee smashing, slicing, and dicing. So I thought Cat was going nuts there. I kind of just went quiet for a second there because like, is Cat going nuts? No. Or maybe he is, but he's just doing it only when I'm talking. Get out of here, Vespiquen. No, I think he is going nuts, but just only occasionally. He's not going like absolutely nuts, but he is going nuts because he's a bad boy. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't run into you. Come on, I know that was like kind of close, but like your hitbox isn't that big, my dude. Oh boy, 3 a.m. I know, oh gosh, I hope I don't have to do this at like 3 a.m. I don't want to do this at 3 a.m., guys. Okay. Right, come on. Where are you, Vivillon? The thing is, I need to do, I kind of hope I get this now, because then maybe I could spend like half an hour tonight doing the Pokeball thing. You know, I keep talking about, oh yeah, I need to like make a bunch of Pokeballs with like Vivillon parts or whatever. Yeah, I need to do that. But I can't do that if I don't have an extra half hour free. Oh gosh. Who said it would... Did anyone say it was going to take more than 2 sandwiches? Oh, gosh, because I'm getting scared that they may be right. These are supposed to be quick, fun, dumb streams. Quick, dumb fun. They're not supposed to last hours and hours. It's like 1 hour tops. It's supposed to be the plan, Stan the Man. Ugh. Do I really have to resort to picnic tabling? No, I pressed the right on the joystick. Ow! For the love of it. Bees next to your ear. Oh, gosh, yeah. Bee next to you. A big bee jaw next to your ear would be terrifying. I agree, Kevin. I agree. See, Kevin and I are civil. It's all just an act, chat. You gotta realize, Kevin's been around for, like, 4 years now, and he's not sick of me yet. So, he's getting there, but not yet. Okay, no, I'm kidding. But see, it's that kind of playful banter that we have here at Beau Games once you've stuck around me for like 4 years, and when my mind is being lost to the Vivillon. Okay. Come on, Vivillon. Vivillon. At least if we do another sandwich hunt, it will be in the dark, so that'll be good at least. But hopefully it doesn't come to that, because we still have less than 3 minutes. Chat, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Oh my gosh, we need some stars and sparkles and sparkles and stars, and like a whole ton of good luck here, because this is like not good. I was supposed to be talking about how the Donkey Kong Country Returns is bringing modern mode in, which is basically funky mode without funky, and that's really good, and that means that I'll definitely get the game when it's cheaper and when I have money again. But like, I can't talk about that stuff when we're so on the cusp of, like, you know, being able to not have it. Just, we need to get this now before the stream ends. We need the shiny Vivillon right now. Right now. Right now. I'm going to keep saying right now. Right now. Yeah, new blank mode. Exactly. It's basically just kind of like making the game not insanely difficult and a bit more accessible. And nicer if you want to just do a replay, but without dealing with the BS. Oh no, wait, hang on. I need to stop saying BS. I need to start saying bullplop, because I like bullplop. Bullplop is a fun sub. Okay. Speaking of subbing, have you subscribed to the channel? I mean, if you're in chat, the answer is yes. But if you're one of the, like, 5 to 10% who are not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you haven't clicked like on the video, please do it because of a crab cake popsicle situation. Come on, Vivillon. This second half out, this last like 10 minutes went by really quickly. I do not know what happened. Come on. Man, the Nintendo BS was your favorite system growing up. Isn't that just called like the Mario Sunshine pachinko game? Okay. Come on. Bullplop. Bullplop, I say! Oh, there's an Espeon. Hang on. We've got to keep an eye out for Floettes now. Okay, oh gosh. I am... Right, hang on. Vivillon. Vivillon. No, no. Why did I pick 2 hard ones in a row? I know the answer because we've answered it twice now, but... Like, no. No. I don't want to do another sandwich. I don't want Kevin to be right. No, sorry. Again, I gotta say the unexpected things you're not expecting me to say. Like, Kevin and his silver pick can't be the correct path. And the cat's going nuts as well, I think. Yeah, no, he is going nuts. I may deal with him before I go back and do sandwich number 3. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. Because we're still seeing Vivillon. Oh gosh, he's going nuts. Like, why do you go nuts, cat? It's like he has food, like he has everything he needs, but he just complains, and he complains in a way where you'd think he's dying. Oh, wait, floettes. Hang on. Oh, that's it. Okay, I'm going to deal with the cat, and then I'll be right back, okay? So hang on, I'm going to put the be right back screen. And then I'll mute as well, quickly. Okay, we have time. So we do have time for 2 more sandwiches if I'm quick. I may not have time for Union Circle, though. But what we can do... Say if we get to like a 4th sandwich, right? In theory, in game theory. If we get to a 4th sandwich and I get the thing quite early and quickly, we can just do the Union Circle whilst the sandwich is still active. Because we can just do it whilst the sandwich is still active, because then that means that and then maybe you might get shiny boosted odds for like 20 minutes or something, but okay. Right, let's do this thing. Okay, we're gonna run forward. So we're gonna make another. So we're getting pretty bitter now. Okay, I'm gonna have a big drink of water here as well. Oh, don't go nuts, cat. Okay. Right. Cherry tomato, onion, green pepper, and the burger. And then bitter. Kevin pick, because Kevin's actually here. Actually, maybe if we use a Kevin pick when Kevin is here, that's the secret. I'm really clutching at straws now. Is that obvious? Okay. Right, come on. No Joy-Con drift or anything, please. Okay. That's not terrible. But yeah, no. Anyway, so Donkey Kong. But yeah, no. The original game actually might not be too bad. Like, oh, okay. One of them just got flipped. Okay, that's less than ideal. Oh, did you see that? How that, like, oh gosh, okay. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta, oh gosh, hang on. Oh, okay, actually that works. Okay, that does work. Hang on. Okay, oh god, okay, I'm very nervous now. I'm very nervous. Hang on. Please. Right, hang on. We're putting the bread right in the top left corner, okay? And then the pick. The Kevin pick for good luck. Okay. I witnessed that tomato fall 3 inches from where you had it. Exactly, right, Lisa? That's why this game is kind of like... Like, why did they turn this into a mini game? I don't know. I don't know why you couldn't just pick your ingredients and then it does, like, a fun animation and assembles it for you. Or you know... Or just make a better mini game. I don't know, man. I don't really know. Things. I'm actually not bothered about like custom things in game, like custom recipes in games. I know that sounds ironic as someone who likes to cook, but I actually just want to have like set recipes, and then I just want to have like set recipes, and then it's like if you have the ingredients to make them, you just make them kind of thing. But I don't like having like custom modes, because the thing about custom modes as well is when you have like a custom mode, you then usually just end up making like one recipe again and again and again. Well, the thing is, you usually just end up making like one or 2 or 3 recipes again and again and again. So you may as well just have like 3 or 4 things you can make, and then those be the things that you make. You know, like it. So take. Oh, no. I have to be careful about. Okay. Because like video game strike. But let's just say in theory that if you could make any food in the world to increase and recover your health, and then all you do was just cook a fruit, like say a durian, over and over and over, that's what like most people end up doing, right? Like there are all these other options, but just everyone ends up just cooking, again, like let's just say they picked the very smelly durians. You know, And if you were to do that, like, that's just all you end up doing. And so it's kind of pointless having all these, like, recipes and all these different ingredients and stuff when everyone's just cooking their smelly durians on the train and the plane when, you know, there are other people to consider, other people whose olfactory senses you must keep in mind. But don't. Okay. So, anyway, the sun is setting now. We're going to be in darkness soon, so this is going to be easier. Oh, gosh. I said if I get to 2 sandwiches, if I get to the 3rd sandwich, that's when I'm going to start getting a bit nervous. Chat, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Let me know your predictions. We're at 28 minutes, okay? We got 28 minutes to go. We got 28 minutes to go. And if you really want to know and you really want to show, we got 28 minutes before I gotta go. Okay, right. Let's see what we got here. I don't need to KO every last one of them, Dimitri. Again, I really need to be careful. I shouldn't talk about video games. I shouldn't allude to video games perhaps as much as I'm doing, but, yeah, no, fun reference every once in a while, am I right? Okay, so the Vivillon. Right, okay, we're gonna go back this time. Okay, whoop, get out of there, Vivillon. Get out of there, That is a big Vivillon, or at least it looked big. Maybe it wasn't, I don't know. Hang on, sorry, finishing the sandwich, got a shiny charger bug. Nice, that's cool, that's a good one. That is a good one. Okay, hang on, let's have a look at what we... So, like, no. But, like, some of these we really are definitively looking at. Like, I could go, like, right, that one's a no, that one's a no, this one ahead. Okay, no, this one's a no, and then this one ahead of the one that was ahead, no. And then this one ahead of the one that was ahead of the one that ahead, no. And then this one's a no, and, like, this one's a no. And then, okay, we got, like, 4 here. Okay, I think the first 2 are no's. The one behind the tree I'm pretty sure is a no, but we'll double-check anyway, because I'm being overly cautious now, but then that ironically slows things down. And it's like, this is the plague I have inflicted upon myself. Or infected myself with, I guess would be the better way to go for it. But 6:22 Nightbot. Or is that just your guys' for prediction for how many minutes are going to be left on the sandwich when I find this shiny? Let's find out. Maybe the thing I could do is just let Cerulege take a load of them out and then just let them spawn in front of me. Maybe I don't even need to run around. Maybe I can just let Cerulege take these out, and then whilst I don't even do anything, look, they're just spawning magically in front of me. Like, I run a bit this way, Cerulege go, whatever, and then I'll run a bit back that way. Maybe that's the ticket, I don't know. And look, there's a whole load of Pormy and Pormot here. This is why, like, hardly any Cerulege were, this is why hardly any Vivillon were spawning. Now, that one really looked shiny at first, but it's definitely not, isn't it? Is it? Oh, no, wait, yep, no. No, see, not shiny, dang it. But, oh my gosh, see, look how many are hit. Maybe I don't need to run around as much. Maybe we could try this more passive approach. Well, not passive, because I'm still slashing a bajillion of them. But, Tenchi, don't you even joke. Xander, the hammer. Don't you joke about Tenchi. My brain can't cope with that today. No, I am kidding. But, okay. Oh, it's Cat. Stop fussing, Cat. Bad cat. Okay, let's go back up the hill. We'll be going back up the hill. Yes, we will. Okay, I will ask for super chats because I shill. Sorry, shill was the only word I could think of. You know, sort of, you know, and then I'm lacking on vitamin D, so I'll take a pill. And one of my best friends is called Will. There we go. I did it. I successfully rhymed 4 words together. Please clap. Okay. So. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? Okay, 24 minutes. We've got 24 minutes to go. Sorry if you don't get that reference, by the way. Every time I do that, I'm like, I got 28 minutes to go, 21 seconds to go. Like, whatever, like, variation joke I make. If you understand the reference, kudos. But if you don't, like, I apologize. Because might be a bit of a niche reference these days. Okay. Come on, Vivillon! Vivillon! Where are you, Vivillon? Okay, chat, here's my random question for you. What are your what are like your favorite Pixar movies, and then do you have any like least favorite Pixar movies? Because the thing is, I'm not really a person. Sometimes I don't know. I'm a person who I don't really. I tend to think at least. I don't know. Sometimes we kind of like. Sometimes we don't know our favorites of things unless we really look at them. Sometimes we don't really know our least favorites of things unless we really think about them. But yeah, so if you do have a least favorite, you're welcome to let me know. But yeah, if you have like some favorite, and again, it doesn't have to be like your number one favorite. If you're like just kind of like the ones I like the most are this, that, and the other, or whatever, then that's fine as well. Let's see. You love Toy Story and Turning Red. Tenchi says, I haven't seen Turning Red. Coco's good. Coco is very good. Very lovely film. Luca is also good. Luca was really fun. Kieran doesn't really watch Pixar that much, but mostly Coco. No, that's the thing. Did any of you guys, after watching Coco, and then like you play Pokemon Sun and Moon, and you're like, Tapu Koko? But I don't know. Let me know, because I was. That's the thing. I have 2 Pixar Tapu Koko things. So there's like. Da 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 Tapu Koko. Right, that's like one thing I do, and then the other one I do is you know, like Nemo's initiation thing in the tank with all the fish, and they have like the volcano, like the Mount Kilahana. I forgot what they called it. But he has to like go through like the volcano of death or whatever it is. I forgot the name of what they gave to the volcano. But anyway, but when they do that bit. And they're going like shark bait, ooh ha ha kind of thing. I always think of, I can't remember what they chant, but in my head, when I ever think back to that scene, I always picture them chanting Tapu Koko. So like Tapu Koko, Tapu Koko, Tapu Koko, Tapu Koko. Like I always just that's what my head remembers now. See, that one looks shiny for a while because it was flying upwards. These ones are all flying like at an angle where like the back of their heads look white. That's why you can't just be like, oh, look at the back of their heads and they'll be white, unfortunately. As nice as it would be, you really do have to get them to like turn around a bit or something. Or you have to like angle them so that you can definitely see like the top of their head. But yeah. Mount Wanakaka-Lugi, or something like that. Shark bait. Ooh, ha, ha. The Ring of Fire. Is it just the Ring of Fire? Is that it? Xander didn't really care for cars. Xander, the hammer on yourself. No, I'm kidding. Inside Out's really good. Inside Out's very clever. Very good. I haven't seen the second one. Because there are a few I haven't seen now, just because I live in America and I don't have money. But yeah, no. So there are a few I haven't seen, but like, I mean, we could like run through the whole thing, couldn't we? And given that we have 21 minutes, we got 21 minutes to go. Rather than me sing that song for 21 minutes, we could just go through them all, really. But no. So obviously, original Toy Story, classic. It's excellent. Here's the thing. Okay, guys, what do you think about, right? If they ever made, because this was something I've thought of, and I actually had someone else say about this recently. If they made, like, a Toy Story HD, right? So you take the original Toy Story, you do it shot for shot, but you use the, like, modern animation lighting. Because, like, the humans in the original film do look a bit weird. And obviously, I don't know, for Sid... You'd have to be careful about how you do Sid, because, like, Sid is kind of, like, the human who's in it, like kind of the most or whatever sort of thing. Or apart from, like, Andy, I guess. But I think Sid's physical appearance is, like, a big part of, like, kind of what makes him him. But what do you guys think that is something that would ever happen? And is it something that you would be interested in happening? Because, like, you watch, like, the animation in, like, Toy Story 4, and it is really, like... And Toy Story 3 as well. But, like, they both look so good, and you do kind of wonder, like, oh, what would it be like if the first film looked like that? Can I please, because I think that Vivillon in the background might be shiny. I actually I think I can see a tiny bit of black on the top of its head, but it's hard to see. I really need to look. Dang it, they're both not shiny. I would rather a Toy Story remake than Toy Story 5, which sadly seems to be in the making. See, that's the thing, Kevin. I would be in the same camp as well. Like, look, maybe I'm not going to write off a fifth film and say, like, oh, it's going to be terrible or whatever, but, like, I wasn't really that... I finally did watch 4 when I was with my family, and to be honest, I wasn't really that fussed about it. It was, like, quite nice, but I just don't really think it, like... I just don't really think it added anything. I think, like, the first film's the first film, so there's, like, no expectations or blah, blah, blah. Second film asked them interesting questions. It was quite a good... you know, sort of, there's a lost toy and we've got to go after him. The third one had a little bit of overlap with the second, I will say. There are some, like, parallels or whatever, but it still kind of was like, you know, the second one kind of ended on, you know, that whole kind of like, oh, what do you do when, like, your kid outgrows you? And then the third one was like, yeah, let's ask that question. The fourth one, I mean, one thing about the fourth one, there was, like, a pair of writers on it, and then, like, they left because of, like, John Lasseter's... I think in part because of, like, some of John Lasseter's not good deeds and stuff. Like, the reason why he kind of, like, got ousted. You know, stuff that ultimately led to him being ousted and stuff like that. But, like, again, don't quote me on that. But just look it up kind of thing. There were 2 writers on Toy Story. They had ideas. But what I think they did is they kind of took, like, some of the concepts, but then, like... but then they... And I think what happened is I think with the fourth film, they almost had, like, a mishmash of ideas. So they kind of, like, took some concepts from that initial idea, but then, like, did something else, is what I think may have happened. Because, like, the fourth film, it kind of begins with, like, Forky, right? And so you kind of think it's going to be this, like, you would kind of almost think it's this movie about, like, what does it mean to be a toy? Why do toys exist? Why do the toys have consciousness? I mean, we're getting into existential dread, but still, like, that is kind of an interesting question. Like, yeah, why are the toys alive? How did the toys come alive? You know, like, that's an interesting thing. But then it was just, I don't know, getting separated and... Do you want to be, like, a kid's toy? Which was kind of, like, a thing in the second and third films already, kind of thing. Like, do you want to belong to a kid? Or do you want to do something else instead of belong to a kid? I don't know. I mean, it was still, like, an interesting Woody thing, because he's, like, sort of has his very stubborn, like, you gotta be there for the kid. You gotta help the kid. And, you know, it was, like, the fourth one's the one where he kind of finally, like, lets go of that idea or whatever. But, hopefully that's not too much of a spoiler. But yeah, but that's where he kind of, like, really begins to sort of question, you know, that sort of, like, kid to toy relationship or whatever. But again, it's kind of like, did you really need to, like, have Forky for that? Like, again, I felt like it felt like Forky was meant to, like, there was supposed to be some story where Forky was going to be a bigger part of it, and then Forky was kind of just like an inciting instigator who then kind of, like, got forgotten about, or, you know, kind of then became, like, unnecessary later on. Oh, are you... No, see that one. Saw it from a lower angle, looked like it was shiny, and then not. You are a toy car! Xander, how can you not like cars after they did that parody during the credits? No. Hey, Shiny Vivillon, what's your favorite Pixar movie? Come out and tell us. Exactly, Kevin. See, Kevin gets it. Cheese, you haven't seen Toy Story 4 because you're scared. You'd be interested in a revamped Toy Story, Tenchi says. See, that's the thing. And again, you don't change anything unless there was, like, some, I don't know, deleted scene that was kind of iconic and really good. Like, I know that in, like, Beauty and the Beast, they added a song back in that was, like, popular on Broadway, so they brought everyone back, they animated it, blah, blah, blah. And they did that. And it's quite a nice song, and it's quite a good bit, and, you know, it works well enough in the film, but the film also doesn't really need it. But yeah, I think having, like, a redone Toy Story 1 and 2, HD, I actually do think that, like, that would be a fun thing to do. I actually wouldn't be against that. Because, again, like, the technology's gotten better. So yeah, Toy Story 1 and 2. I think Toy Story 2 is, like, a better movie than Toy Story 1, but I still prefer Toy Story 1. And again, that might just be, like, more of, like, a nostalgia thing or whatever. It's funny, I actually remember watching Toy Story 2 for the first time. And it was, like, in school, and it was, like, on VHS. And we were, like, in, like, the assembly hall, and there were, like, loads of classes and loads of kids watching it. I don't think it was like the whole school. Maybe it was. But I don't think it was. I don't think it was like the whole school. But like, but we basically just had like a lot of children in this big room, just kind of like all watching like a fairly regular sized TV with like the volume all the way up to max. Why is this Vivillon getting in my way? That was very annoying. That Vivillon was really annoying. I don't know if you saw that. I kept, you could see I was trying to like run around it, and then it like did not wanna settle down there. Stop getting in the way. Okay. Right, the Vivillon. Why are we not seeing these Vivillon? They're very annoying. And then you have to ask, like, have I missed one? But yeah. No. But yeah, but that was how I watched it, and but we all enjoyed it and really liked it, because, you know, it's a good movie. So yeah, second one's very good. And then I think the third one is like, the best one, and it might be my favorite, because the third one's just really good. It's got a really interesting premise. It pulls everything off really well. It looks great. The cast are fantastic. It's just really good. Yes, it treads a few beats from the second one. It retreads a few beats from the second one, but like, I like it. A Bug's Life. I like A Bug's Life, and I think A Bug's Life is a bit probably like underrated. But I do think there's the scene at the end where there's like Flick and Hopper, and Flick kind of says like, there are more of us than you, and you know that, don't you? Like like that, I think is such an important thing for life. Like we all need to watch A Bug's Life and take that lesson from it, and learn about like regular working class people and the elites who, you know, put their boot on our necks, and who we don't need to just do everything they say. We can just say, nah, like, you know, and realize that they need us more than we need them. And we don't need to let like billionaires influence our lives so much. Just gestures at everything currently. But yeah, so I think A Bug's Life actually is like a really good like metaphor for things. But yeah. Hey Vivillon, I want you to show Beau why we should always pick the Kevin pick. I mean, you're not wrong. Oh gosh, we've got 12 minutes left. We got 12 minutes to go. 12 bottles of beer on the wall. 12 bottles of beer. Sorry if this is copyrighted. 12 bottles of beer on the wall. So like, that one looks shiny ahead of us, because you couldn't see the little black bit very well. But yeah, oh my gosh. Dang it. But yeah. Oh, I think there is cheese. I think you are right now that you say that. Skywatcher, you don't think you've ever watched A Bug's Life before? Dang, it's good. Like, it's very... I think it's very sort of, like, simplistic. Like, the jokes are very, like, it's a bug pun. That's kind of the... Do you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of, like... Because again, back in those days, it was more about, look at this animated movie, like it's 3D, you know. Whereas now it's kind of like it's quite like simplistic. It's, you know, it's kind of vanilla, but I do think that it's actually like a very good metaphor for like kind of like powerful elites and like sort of working class people, and how like a few powerful people sort of like screw over like loads and loads of like, you know, like lots and lots and lots of, you know, non-elite people. So yeah, I think it's good. It is a little bit of one where it's like, you know, sort of written or directed by like John Lasseter, like oh boy, and then like, and starring Kevin Spacey. Ignore that. But it's good though. It's still good. You know, enjoy the art, don't enjoy the artist, or whatever the phrase is. You can still appreciate the art even if you can't always enjoy the artists or whatever. And there's still a lot of cool people who are in it and worked hard on it and stuff, who aren't like, you know, riddled with scandal. Okay, so And again, I don't know all the full stories, so please just look these things up for yourselves. I'm not trying to trash people, but it's just, I know. But again, like, you know, John Lasseter was at, like, Pixar and Disney, and then, like, he got, like, you know, he, like, had to leave and stuff like that, because of, like, you know, sort of accusations of, you know, sort of bad behavior and stuff like that. So I'm just saying, like, that I'm just, like, repeating that. I'm not trying to trash people. Please don't sue me, because I can't remember all the specifics of all the different things. So, and if you can't remember the specifics of something, you shouldn't, like, get into them, you know. It's like, well, I can't remember, but blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, that should never be an argument for things. So I'm being magnanimous here, but anyway. Right, anyway, cat's going nuts. Can we please get the shiny soon so that I can deal with him and not have to make a fourth one? Or have to do a second stream today? Because I was only meant to do one stream, and I really don't want to do another, because this is kind of supposed to be my day where I take it easier. But I might have to end up doing a double shift anyway. Oh dear. Or maybe I will just do it off camera. But Redlocks, hello! Welcome, welcome. Quick Subo to get his shiny Vivillon collection. But yeah, no. Hang on, let me just check. Oh, you've seen parts of it, but never like the full movie. No, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. Okay, so what do we have next? It's the Monsters Inc., right? Monsters Inc. Oh, that's a good one. Monsters Inc. is like one of my mom's favorites because she just loves how creative the premise is. Because that's the thing about A Bug's Life. A Bug's Life is just, it's quite a simple idea, and like the humor and story and everything's quite simple. It's all just like quite basic, but it's like solid. I think it's still solid though. But like Monsters Inc. is like, it's like this whole universe and this whole world, and it's such a clever and original idea. It takes such like a novel concept and then kind of like twists it on its head to like give like an interesting premise. And it also leads to things like just like, but not just like story creativity or dialogue creativity, but also just like visual like creativity and stuff like that as well. You know, things like the doorways and stuff, and like the factory. It's just so creative and inventive. It's really good. And it's funny because like Billy Crystal was one of the people they wanted for Buzz Lightyear, and then he turned it down. Oh wait, that's a shiny. That's a shiny. Oh my gosh, we got it. We got it. We got it. Oh my gosh. Chat, we got it. We got it. We got it. Don't you dare, Vivillon. Don't you dare. And don't get photobombed or anything, guys. No photobombing. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's fine. Whatever. It's fine. It is acceptable. Okay, here we go. Kevin. Suck it, Kevin. I'm going to say suck it anyway. No, Kevin, you were right. A bitter sandwich with a Kevin pick is the true key to a Vivillon's heart. Kevin was right. Kevin is now going to a factory in Taiwan making 50,000 Kevin was right t-shirts. Oh, did it use Safeguard? Or did it use something else? If it used Safeguard, I apologize. It didn't. Right, okay. So, but anyway, So basically, all those other Vivillon flying away tried to Mike Wazowski this Vivillon. But anyway, so Billy Crystal, he turned down Buzz Lightyear. False swipe. Billy Crystal turned down Buzz Lightyear, and then he saw how good and successful the movie was, and he was like, "Oh, dang it! What did I turn down?" And then when there was like Monsters Inc., they like came back to him, and he was like, "Yes, 1,000 times yes." And it's good because he's so much better in the role. Obviously it's one of those things where like, oh, you never know, but like I can't imagine Toy Story being this, like, he's so much better for Mike than I could ever picture him being for Buzz. So yeah. Right, the Vivillon. We did it, chat. We did it. Oh my gosh. Cramorant, I just got the shiny Vivillon with 6 minutes to go. If we wrote the 6 upside down, we'd have been so close to Tenchi's guess. Nice camera flipping through the crowd. Clipping around at the speed of sound. Okay. So chat, we have 6 minutes left. We'll do Union Circle after this. Sorry, Breloom of Doom. The Breloom of Doom. Okay. So Cramorant, you are lucky as well. Kevin's lucky, and apparently Tenchi's lucky. I can't remember what Tenchi did, but Tenchi's lucky, and Cramorant's lucky. Everyone's lucky. Okay. Okay. Well, here's the funny thing, Tenchi. In a few days, I'm probably going to do the Meadow Vivillon, which is the pink one. That would be a hilarious one to get. That would be a hilarious one to get. Oh no! Oh wow! What weaving? What a web we weaved there. Okay, so but congratulations to anyone who guessed 5, 6. Don't play tricks. We got it. We got the shiny. And then we'll do a Union Circle in a second, and then we'll call this it for today. So basically, this stream has lasted almost as long as a Dynamax Adventure stream would have taken. So it's the same amount of work, but for less ad revenue. I guess. Is that or something? Less viewership, fewer likes. Again, Wednesday's supposed to kind of be the day I take it easy, and we ended up doing as much streaming anyway. But seriously, when you guys show up for the Vivillon streams, there's less for you to get out of a Vivillon stream, because in Dynamax Adventures, you get to play along, and you get to have a shiny or whatever. The Vivillon stream is way more boring, and so if you are here for a Vivillon stream, I really do appreciate it. Like, thank you. Again, I mean, I'm trying to make these things fun, but, whoa! We just got a $4.99 super chat from Cramorant. I'm not really lucky. I can't pull a critical hit for my sake. Oh, no, Cramorant. No, well, you're even luckier now. Cramorant, thank you. That's so sweet and kind and lovely. Oh, my gosh. Thank you. That's really kind. And again, particularly just because, like, the strike has been really rough and really tough and stuff like that. I think I'll make it to the new year and my birthday, but I don't know how long I'll be able to make it beyond that. So, seriously, super chats are, like, appreciated and stuff like that. So, thank you. Thank you. Okay, the question is, will we find another one in the remaining 3? We got 3 minutes to go. And the cat is still going nuts. You'd think he'd be happy for me. But no, he can only think of himself. Insert Crush Bandicoot. Whoa, I don't know what that sounds like, so I'll have to trust you guys on that one. Okay. Monsters, Inc. Very clever, very creative, lovely stuff. Finding Nemo. Now, I didn't really like I liked Finding Nemo enough or whatever, but I actually didn't like Finding Nemo that much the first sort of time I saw it and stuff like that. But here's the thing. When I was a kid, I found Toy Story to be like a sort of... Like, I found Toy Story to be like a funny and entertaining movie, right? Like, it's sort of like quite entertaining. I can't remember when I watched A Bug's Life, so I had only seen like Toy Story 1 and 2. And they were like funny movies that were like very, very entertaining. I hadn't seen Monsters, Inc. either. Finding Nemo was like... Don't get me wrong, Finding Nemo is like entertaining, but it's also like quite serious. Like, it's way more serious than like Toy Story 1 and 2, you know? Like, I still think that to this day. And so because of that, I saw Toy Story as like these like ha-ha funny entertaining movies. Like, I saw them as like comedies, like kid comedies, right? Whereas like Finding Nemo, I wouldn't describe as like a kid comedy. It's like a kid's adventure film, maybe at best, or something like that. And so okay, the Vivillon. But the thing is that in a lot of their advertising and like trailers and stuff like that, and this happened for Finding Nemo and The Incredibles, like foreshadowing for my review of The Incredibles here. But like they advertised these movies as like comedies, you know, like for The Incredibles, the clips I mainly saw, they had the little teaser where he's like trying to put on the belt, but he's too fat, and it's like, honey, time for dinner, and he's like, I can't, I'm getting dressed, and then it's like, maybe just a salad, you know, like, that's how they promoted it, right? Like, oh, like funny superheroes too fat, he can't even put his belt on. Like, that's how they advertised it, right? And with Finding Nemo, they did a lot of the same stuff. They, you know, they showed the scene with like sort of the mine exploding, but they didn't show the mine exploding. They sort of just showed the, you know, the nice, like that if you know that joke, you know that joke. But that's like a very sort of immature, like ha 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 kid fart joke kind of thing, right? That's how they like advertised it. So when I saw Finding Nemo, I was like, well, that, like, I mean, that was like good or fun or whatever, but like, it wasn't very funny though. But yeah, it wasn't always trying to be funny. But the thing was, but it advertised it as being like this funny film. So it's like when you're a kid and you see a trailer for a thing, you're like, oh, that looks funny, and then when you watch it and it's like not really that funny, you think it's gonna be a comedy. Whoa, hang on, Wonga. Cheese. Sorry, my chat literally had gone past the last time I saw it. Cheese just tipped $5 as well. Oh, Cheese, thank you. That's so sweet. Cheese and Cramorant. Thank you, thank you. So that sounds like a weird dish, doesn't it? Cheese and Cramorant. Thank you. That's so sweet. Didn't Frozen have the same problem with the marketing focused only on the snowman? Maybe a little bit. See, I didn't see much of Frozen beforehand. Although Frozen is a funnier film than Finding Nemo, though, I would say. I think. Like, again, it's been a while since I've seen Finding Nemo, so I could be wrong. But I would say Frozen is a funnier film than Finding Nemo. It's still, like, I would still say it's as serious as Finding Nemo. Although, no, Finding Nemo is probably a bit more serious. But I would say they're quite similar on the level of seriousness. But, like, I would say Frozen's a much funnier film. Like, the songs are sort of... The songs tend to be quite jokey or, you know, subvert expectations. And so, hang on, we're seeing floettes and stuff, aren't we? Okay, guys, gals, non-binary pals, that is the end of the sandwich. Let's do a quick union circle, and then I need to make, like, Harry McIntyre and feed some stray cats. So, man, just thinking of the... Do I need to... If I don't have Harry McIntyre in my list of future emotes and things, then I need to get on that. I need to make like Harry McIntyre and whatever. But okay, so please, if you would like a Sandstorm Vivillon, we're gonna connect to the internet. Cheese crusted Cramorant. There we go. That's the spirit. Right. Okay. Yep. Come on. Yep. We don't need. I got Annihilate. We're good. We're gonna go Poker Portal. We're going to go Union Circle. We're going to go form a group. We're going to join the group. And then... Yep, I'm playing on a strong internet connection. It's all good. So yeah, just join if you want one. LGMLND. That's LGMLND. It's like Beau Bridgeland, but with a load of other letters. So, Lugamerland. So yeah, if you would like a Sandstorm Vivillon, just come and join in, and then we'll figure out, then whoever doesn't get in, we'll figure it out. So we've got Darkness, my old friend, Skywatcher, and Kevin. So if you didn't get in, but wanted to get in, please put Spade in big capital letters. So like Sarah and like Cheese, I think, need to do it. Oh, and Tenchi as well. So yeah. Okay. Right, we're going to set out together. Oh, we might have... Life good, Mario, Luigi, nice day. I don't know why Xander's putting that, but that sounds good. I don't understand the reference, but that still sounds... I like that post, though. Okay, oh my gosh, we have a lot of spades, don't we? Okay. But it's fine, we can do 2 groups. I've got time. Today is the one day where I... Well, actually, no. We'll be quick. Please, if you have... Please, can you try and make sure you have a Pokemon that can help catch a Vivillon? Don't just try and catch it at full health, because, like, that just doesn't really work. So if you have something that can, like, inflict a status, even if it's, like, burn, poison, paralysis, you know, don't worry about, oh, but what if I KO it? But here's the thing. If you, but, like, here's the thing, though. If you... like, burn it, you have, like, 8 turns to catch it or something like that. 8 or 9 turns to catch it. And then, like, you're not going to KO it. Like, as long as you're throwing, like, net balls or, like, dusk balls or whatever, then, like, you're going to catch it, okay? If you're throwing only Ultra Balls, you might not. But if you, like, burn it, every turn its HP gets lower, every turn, you know, it's obviously got the status, but then each turn it's literally getting easier to catch. So, yeah. Okay. So, let's find some Vivillon. Coming up with something because of the code. Oh, sorry. Ugh. See, that's how quickly the code went out of my head. Yes. Oh, guys. So, Xander, you've actually just reminded me of a funny story. Here's a Vivillon here in the corner. I found a Vivillon. So, whoever is here, please get one. And then we'll proceed to get the next one. So, hopefully someone's in battle with that. We shall try to find another. Oh, here's another one. I've got another by the tree up on the hill. So, yeah, you two. One of you two. Whichever one, whichever, look at me. I'm jumping on Koraidon. Whichever one of you two isn't in the battle, come this way. There's two of you in battle, but I see only one Vivillon. Come this way. I found a Vivillon. Here we go. Yes. Oh, someone else has beat you to it. Okay, but still keep following me, because we'll find another one. Okay, so when I was doing my GCSEs, which are, you know, sort of the exam you take in England when you, like, sort of turn 16, so I guess, like, the equivalent of the SATs and stuff like that. But they're very different from the SATs, from what I understand. Okay, let's run back down the hill, and then we'll see if anything shows up. When I was taking my GCSEs and I was doing physics, they split up the science into the 3 different sciences. Okay, so Skywatcher got Vivillon. Excellent. But yeah, this Vivillon is, if you're a Pokemon Go player, this Vivillon is very hard to get in your game. So, yeah, so if you don't have one of these, this is a good opportunity to get just a Sandstorm Vivillon, if you want one in your game. Why are we not finding more Vivillon? Okay, we need to go back, don't we? Right, so physics. So I was doing physics, and I had a very good teacher, and he, there's an ice cube for anyone who's playing Pokemon Scarlet. So we had a very good teacher. Oh, here's a Vivillon. Okay, we found one by the, on the beach here. So I'm just going to jump up and down. So whoever didn't get one, please come this way. If you already got one, please don't catch another, or bump into it accidentally or anything. So throw your Pokeball. Ah, it's the Dark Haxorus. He's back, the Dark Lord. Okay, excellent. Hang on. What happened there? I don't know. Ceruledge, come back. You weren't supposed to. Yeah, so we were doing physics, and my teacher had a lot of really good ways of, like, making us remember formulas and stuff like that. Although, ironically, I now can't, say now I can't really remember any of them. But, like, you know, basically, though, but for force equals mass times acceleration, he, like, tasked us with coming up with our own one. So has everyone now got their Vivillon? Has everyone got one? I'm going to count down from 20. Let me know in chat if you have your Vivillon. If you didn't, there's one over there. I'm going to stand by one that's right here. If you didn't get a Vivillon already, let me know. Okay. So, Kevin got yours, Darkness got yours, and Skywatcher, you got yours, didn't you? Oh, you got Crit Capture. So, yeah, okay. So, I'm actually going to end this in, like, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll open up the next group. But he tasked us with remembering one for force equals mass times acceleration. He was like, think of a little story or a little scenario, and you will... think of a little story, think of a little scenario, make something, like, yourself for it. I'm going to challenge you. Because, like, he had never come up with something that he was, like, fully satisfied with. And so, yeah, so something for force equals mass times acceleration. And so basically the idea was, yeah, trying to come up with some a story where you could also think of, like, what kind of explains it as well. The idea that something heavier has slower acceleration, but it will go faster once it gets going. Okay, everyone's in for this group. So this is Konowat, Tenchi, and Kara. Sarah, will get you in a minute, okay? So don't worry, Sarah. We'll be back for you in a sec. You did get that other one just as I was ending it. Okay, nice. But yeah, but I came up with this story about, like, Mario and Luigi, were, like, eating baked beans. They were, like, eating loads of beans. And then basically it's, like, Luigi, being the, like, lighter of the two brothers, would, like, accelerate faster when they started, they started farting in their chairs. And Luigi, like, accelerated faster, but then Mario had a higher top speed and, like, took a longer time to slow down once the farting had stopped. And so, basically, my force equals mass times acceleration, FMA, not Full Metal Alchemist, but Farting Mario's Adventure. That was my little thing. So if you're doing physics and you're trying to remember force equals mass times acceleration, you can either think of Full Metal Alchemist, or you can think of Farting Mario's Adventure, where Mario and Luigi were eating too many beans and then started farting in their chairs, and it was propelling them in their chairs forward, and that was how I remembered it. So, beautiful Beau, pure poetry. I accept the Nobel Prize for Poetry. Eat beans to raise stats. Well, that's the thing. Maybe that's why I was thinking about it, because of Mario and Luigi, where, like, they have the beans in those games. The beans. The beans. Okay. Thank you for the Vivillon, Beau. You're very welcome, Darkness, my old friend. You're very welcome. Okay. Oh, there's a Vivillon here. There's a Vivillon. So, there was someone right next to me, right? Is this Tenchi? Yeah, okay, so Tenchi's like, mine. So that's excellent. Good start. And then, amazing. 10 out of 10, Scarlet says. Oh, okay. So there's another one here up on the hill. If anyone's... I'll jump up and down on my Koraidon. So you there, over there. I can see you. You near the beach. Yeah, you spinning around. You spin me right round. Come up here on the hill. On the hill. I'm over here. Someone. Because we only had, like, one person, right? We only had, like, one. Like, Tenchi's the only one who's found one so far. So, guys, I found a second. Unless you've all managed to find your own. But, oh, there are two. There are two up here. Guys, there are literally two here. I'm literally jumping between two of them. I'm jumping between two of them. There are two popsicles. Okay, Tenchi caught a Vivillon. Okay. So, okay, here we go. Both of you guys. Okay, so you got the one on the right. I'm going to move towards the left one. So you come get this one that I'm standing by. Yes. There we go. And then Sarah will get you in a second, okay? But yeah. But yeah, no, but my teacher had all these, like, funny stories. He had one about, like, the 7 different the 7 different types of waves. So there's, you know, like, X-rays and microwaves. So, you know, like X-rays, microwaves, sound waves, you know, infrared waves, ultraviolet rays, you know, stuff like that. And so, yeah, and I still kind of remember, like, a lot of that story. That he told this, like, story, like, gamma rays. Like, he told this story about them, and I still kind of remember the thing for, like, each one that he said. You know, so, like, infrared remote was, like, when, like, the person was, like, they then, like, sat down to change the channel on the television, and, you know, they like, microwaved some food, and then they went down and sat and watched the television and used the remote, which has the infrared ray, and, Darkness, you have to go. Well, we're finishing up in a second anyway, Darkness. So, but thank you so much for joining. I'm glad you got your Sandstorm. Because, again, that's a very hard one to get in Pokemon Go. So, if you ever wanted one for your Scarlet and Violet, that's, like, quite a tough thing to get. Someone with a Skeledirge is having a tough time. But yeah, so we'll wait for this Vivillon to get caught. Hopefully there's a status move or something, like a will-o-wisp. But yeah. But anyway, so I still, like, remember that story. And, oh yeah, because, oh no, it was, Oh, it's something to do with waves, like surfing and waves. What was it? Like waves. There's something to do with like surfing and waves or wavelength or something. For like there was something to do with like something times wavelength or something over wavelength, and there's something to do with like a surfer or something like that. That was one. But okay, so does everyone have their Vivillon in? Oh no, hang on. I saw like something break out there. Hi, Gallade. How you doing, buddy? Does everyone have their thing? Okay, so Cheese has got it. So Tenchi and Konowat, you guys have your... Tenchi got yours. Oh, Konowat got yours. Okay, so in 20 seconds, I'm going to close this, and then we're going to kick things off for Sarah. And if there's anyone else as well, final chances, okay? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But I said 20, so I'll do 10 again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Disband. Yes. Oh, that was S67TND. I didn't even read that out loud. So, Sarah, please get ready. And if there's anyone else, is there anyone else in addition to Sarah? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Get your... It's 81 CNRN. So, 81 Cartoon Network, Retired Network. That is the code. And then and then I gotta go because I've only got like 20 minutes to get ready for kittens. I got 21 minutes to go. I actually do have about 21 minutes before I would typically go. So, right, okay, last chance if you're not Sarah. It is better to only have 2 people, but 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exterminate. Okay, here we go. Lovely, lovely stuff. Okay, so here we go. But yeah, guys, this is number 10. This is Vivillon, number 10. Yesterday, I didn't get a chance to really say we were halfway there. Oh, we're halfway there. But we're over halfway there now. We've got 10. Why am I waving so weirdly? Oh, don't do that. Wave. Like, can you wave like that? Like, that's a nice normal wave. Okay. Anyway, Bark. Right, let's go back up to the lighthouse. More like a fight house. Skywatcher, thank you so much. Have a good evening. Oh, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please like the video if you haven't. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Dynamax Adventures at 2 p.m., okay? So we've got Dynamax Adventures at 2 p.m. and then Vivillon at 7:30 p.m., okay? We're back to the night streams. We're back to the night streams for, the Vivillon. But yeah, so we now have 10 out of 18. So, tomorrow we'll be hunting for a German one, I think. I think we will do the German one tomorrow. But, yeah, let's see what we got here, though. Let's see if we can find anything. Let's see if we can get one for Sarah. Unless Sarah's found one whilst I'm running around. Which is possible. Oh! No, it's just a regular Vivillon. Dang it. We don't want none of them regular Vivillons. We want the Sandstorm. Okay. Tenchi says, your stream's keeping me sane as usual. See, the irony is my streams quietly drive me mad. So basically, maybe we're just switching sanity, Tenchi. Maybe that's how this works. Maybe so, like, Temper Beau VO Games? What is this? Anyway. And then, okay, here we go. Dang, like Floettes and Sunfloras and... Okay, I might actually get on Koraidon for a sec. Because I don't think you get the group spawns when you're in, like, a group. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, my God. Oh, so I should have left that for Sarah. Oh, crud, sorry. Sorry, I noticed the color was different. I noticed the color was different. I was like, I'm 99% sure that's shiny. Sarah, I'm so sorry. You could have had that. I'm so sorry. I was just thinking, like, wait a minute. And then, oh, oh gosh. We need to find a Vivillon. That's the power of the shiny charm. Right there. I've always been saying that, like, oh, you don't do shiny hunts when you play multiplayer because you don't get as many spawns and everything. I'm so sorry. Okay, Floette. Right. Where are these Vivillon? Come on. Where are they? Where is Sarah, actually? I can't see Sarah. Oh, no, there's Sarah. Oh, wait, Sarah found one. I think Sarah just got that, right? Yes. Okay. Oh, and then there's another one near there. Okay. As soon as we find one, there's then like another one immediately behind. Okay. Guys, gals, non-binary pals. Binary pals. I do need to wrap this up. So if you guys are good, we're going to be ending this in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much, Sarah. I'm glad you were able to get Sandstorm as well. Yeah. But yeah, so we got the Sandstorm, Vivillon, and a Sunflora, apparently. To quote Jamie Lawson, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, and it had double edge. Oh, so it could have KO'd itself in theory. But yeah, so I was just like, that looks too... That green is too yellowy. That's gotta be shiny. It's gotta be a shiny. Okay, okay, so for real this time, guys, gals, non-binary pals, this has been really fun. I gotta go get ready for some cats, and then a raid hour. Maybe I'll get a shiny Genesect today, or maybe my luck has run out. Do you think I'll get a shiny Genesect? Let me know in the chat whilst I finish up. I'll be back tomorrow with, I think I'm gonna do a German Vivillon tomorrow. And then we'll do a French one on Friday. Like, we might as well wrap up the week with a French Vivillon. And then, yeah. So, okay. Sarah, thank you so much. And hopefully I'll see you guys again for another one. So that's it for today. That is it for Wednesday. No night stream. Wednesday is one of my lesser days for December. So there we go. We're going to save a bajillion times. I'll be back tomorrow. So I'll be back tomorrow with Dynamax Adventures in the afternoon and with Vivillon in the evening. Thank you to the mods. Thank you to you guys for being awesome. I really do appreciate your love and support. Like the stream if you haven't already, because we got 2 different shinies in that one. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go feed some cats. Take care, everyone. Lots of love. See you tomorrow in the afternoon and in the evening, hopefully. And bye-bye.